Hey, I'm Gianna, and I'm currently on vacation for a couple weeks, and with me I brought my Stuffed to the Gills travel makeup bag. I made a video on that and how I chose what products went in it, but I wanted to make this video to actually document me doing a couple looks with the bag and seeing, are there products that I didn't even use at all? What did I get the most use out of? And hopefully it can help me and maybe you make better decisions about what to bring with you on vacation. So let's get started with the first look. It's currently my last full day in New York, and then after this we're heading straight to Paris. So for this last sunny, beautiful day in New York, let's do a little simple, long-lasting look that'll stand up to this spring sun. Okay, I've already reapplied my sunscreen. It's like 11:30 and the sun is sunning for sure. So I'm looking a little greasy, a little oily, but I assure you it's sunk in enough. So first I'm gonna start with some primer. I brought the e.l.f. poreless putty primer. Now I've been on vacation for like 2 weeks and I think I've used this maybe twice, only if I'm like really going out to dinner or something, or having a full day and I really want my makeup to last. But I do notice a difference. It really does fill in those pores. I'm gonna take just a little bit of the Halo Glow on this kind of C shape on my face because it's getting a little warm out there and I'm probably gonna be sweating, and I don't really wanna just sweat this off because it can get a little greasy. So if you have oily skin, I would just be aware of that if you're thinking about this product. But I have dry skin, so I think it should be okay. For concealer, I'm gonna double up on the Kulfi concealer and the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. So these together do a little color correcting with this one and then a little brightening with this one. And they're both really creamy and hydrating, which is amazing for my super dry, borderline scaly under eyes. Sorry about that graphic. I just got my brows done, so all I need is a little bit of brow gel. Don't have to fill them in or anything. And I'm using the Makeup by Mario brow gel, my current fave. I find that it holds them in place without making them feel like rock hard, and like when you move your face, you can just feel them being stuck together. That's not happening here. I'm gonna use just a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury's Goldgasm on the high points of my face. This is what I have been reaching for pretty much every day if I'm wearing highlighter. And I think I made a good decision to only bring two, one cream and one kind of like creamy powder. The highlighters, they're all just pretty similar. I don't think you need that many in general personally, but definitely not on vacation. And just a little bit on the nose. I'm gonna set my under eyes with this Hourglass palette. I've been using this pretty much every day and also as a mirror. Even though I brought a big mirror. I actually bought a mirror specifically for this trip and I'm still just using this palette. How silly. For blush today, since I've got this pop of red on my shirt, I'm gonna use Rare Beauty's Grateful. And I'm really glad that I ended up bringing this one. I think I almost ran out of room, or I thought I was gonna run out of room, and then once I packed everything, I was like, I can fit so many more things here. So much more room for activities. I just think this is perfect for the spring day, and I'm really glad I brought this as an option, as well as other kind of more muted everyday blushes. Because now, for this day, when it's the perfect option, I have it. So I'm really glad that I maybe overpacked on blushes. Because is it overpacking if you actually use it? No. It's so dewy. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of light setting, but I just love how juicy, plump, hydrated it looks. For my eyes, I'm just gonna take some of this Fenty powder bronzer in my crease. I brought a whole neutral palette and I still just end up sticking this bronzer on my eyes because the palettes are underneath a whole bunch of other products, and so I don't feel like digging it out. Sad. I think when I go to Paris, I'm just gonna take out the palettes and have them separately so I don't have to do all that digging. So this is good. This is like a trial travel. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Too Faced glitter glue on my eyes. Now for my lid, I think I'm gonna use a little Quirky from ColourPop. It's just this really nude shimmer on my skin tone, and it kind of catches the light in this wet looking way. Super glittery, I love it. And even though I brought a whole bunch of single shadows, I feel like, and palette, I feel like I reach for this one because it's such a no-brainer and kind of goes with everything. But I think since I'm not gonna be out all day, when I come back and then go back out for dinner and drinks, I might put a little bit more effort into the eyes, so maybe I'll show you guys that later. Using my go-to steel liner, I'm just gonna do a tiny, tiny little wing. Okay, and now I'm just gonna set, and I'm using the Halo Glow setting powder from e.l.f. I'm really glad that I brought this because it's really saved me on these days when I'm just out for longer. Maybe getting a little bit oily just because I'm hot from being out and being all bundled up and around people. And instead of my makeup kind of breaking down and getting greasy, it all stays looking super flawless, so this is a good one. Gotta hit it with the double setting spray. Gonna do a little spritz of Fix Plus and then finish it off with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless to make it just lock in and last all day. Okay, that's our finished look for today. I'm skipping the mascara because I just got my lashes lifted, so I don't want to put anything on them yet, but okay, so this is the finished look for today. I'm feeling super cute. This has definitely been my go-to look when I'm in a rush and just want to feel like put together on vacation, and I don't really want to fuss too much with like colors and placements of different shadows. So I like that I feel super put together and kind of fabulous. So I'm gonna go now, and I will see you in the next look in a different city. Let's go. Hey friend, okay, so we're not in Paris yet. I'm just coming back at you later in the day, and I'm just gonna touch up my makeup a little bit before dinner. I think my blush has faded like a little bit, but not too crazy. My eyes are still looking, hello. My eyes are still looking really glossy and wet looking, and I love that. And they're actually not creasing, even on these hooded lids, who would have thought? But I'm just gonna amp up this look a little bit with some purple eyeshadow. This is the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Soft Amethyst, I believe. Rich Amethyst, excuse me. And I'm just gonna put it underneath my my lower lash line and maybe add some glitter from this Party Favor palette in the center of my lid. Then I think there's one in like a purpley shade in here, so I think that'll look cute. And maybe I'll just top up the blush a little bit and get it popping. But otherwise, I'm feeling really cute. I think this was a good long wearing look for the day. So jot that down, jot that down. Alright, I'm refreshed for dinner, feeling really cute, and I really like all the sparkles I have going on in the purple touch, because purple isn't on my shirt, but it sure is on my eyes. So we're gonna head out for dinner now, and I'll see you next in Paris, for real this time, okay? See you there. Hello and welcome to Paris. I'm so excited to be here. I mean, I've been here. It's actually our last day. My skin had been acting up just a little bit, so I hadn't really been wearing makeup, but my skin's feeling a lot better, so I figured I'd go crazy and do 2 makeup looks today. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you a little bit of Paris as well. So let's just get started. This is gonna be my little daytime look. I'll start off with some setting spray to help all these products meld together. I really like just doing the MAC Fix Plus first because my skin is quite dry. So if it's been a minute since I've done my sunscreen or something, then it just helps kind of revive my face for everything to actually stick to it. All I really know today is that I want to do a little green and a little gold. I feel like a olive eyeshadow would go really nicely with my shirt. That's really all I've got going on in my mind. And everything else will just kind of feed into that or complement it. I'm gonna use just a little bit of concealer. I haven't really been using this Kulfi one. I don't know why. I feel like I've been pretty pale and it's a little darker. So I usually have to layer other concealers on top of it to kind of brighten it up. Okay, that looks pretty good, but I'm still gonna use a little bit of my brightening concealer for the inner corners. Had a bit of wine last night, so wanna kind of rejuvenate myself. Next, I'm still really enjoying using this bronzer shade just all over my eyes. and then putting on color. It does almost nothing, but it's just such a sheer, pretty, kind of like ethereal look. And I'm really liking that for spring. I just think all these powders catch the light in a really soft way. And I think they're definitely better for in person than like on videos. They're not high impact at all. Sometimes I just want to like look nice in candlelight or low lighting, and these really come to play then. Although it is daytime. Okay, sweet. We can even see. It's just a little light bronziness. And I think I'll take just a little bit underneath my eyes as well. Ooh, maybe I should set them first. All right, I'm just taking a tiny bit of the Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm just gonna put it right on this visible part of my eye below the crease. It's like very, very small, but I've been enjoying putting color only here. I just feel like it makes my eyes look, I don't know, it like very much plays with their shape. Like it doesn't try to fake a larger lid or anything. And sometimes that's just nice. I feel like it just really flows with my look. And I'm just gonna take this shade Rodeo Drive, that olive green, and I'm gonna put that right in that area I was talking about. And now, if you have hooded eyes, I mean, I totally ignore this all the time, and I bring color like almost all the way up to my brow bone, because you can just pretend your whole eyeball's your lid. I don't know, I've just kind of been enjoying kind of enhancing my eye shape instead of obscuring it completely, but both are fun to do. And then maybe I'll tap it up a little bit so that when my eyes open, you can kind of see like a little feathering above where it folds. Just a little diffused color. Now I'm just gonna do a kind of tiny soft wing with this Nabla Cupid's Arrow stylus. I love how soft it is so that it smudges out really easily, just like with a little flick of your finger, and then it stays all day. Okay, for cheeks, I'm just taking a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury's Goldgasm and tapping that on my high points. And for just a nice neutral everyday blush, I'm gonna use Evaporate from Phytosurgence. I have been reaching for this all the time when I don't know what blush I wanna use, and it just really complements but doesn't overpower anything. Just gonna set my face a little bit, and then we're pretty much done. I almost forgot the inner corner. I'm gonna skip mascara for the daytime. My lash lift has me feeling like I really don't need it most times, so I think maybe tonight, since I'm probably gonna be doing something a little bit more sparkly, then I'll add mascara, but for now I'm feeling good. So let's just do our double spritz, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, I'm just gonna add in a little bit more blush, because sometimes the setting spray can just dull the color a little bit. Or not dull, but like dampen. And I want that blush to pop. Perfect. Okay, this is today's look, the daytime look, and let me know what you think. I really like how this green turned out. I think it goes perfectly with this little orange mustard shirt, and I think it'll go really well with all the changing of the leaves out there. It's finally starting to bloom. The trees are coming back to life. It's beautiful. I'll show you a little bit. Okay, so I ran out of time to actually film my nighttime look, but I still wanted to share how I achieved it. So I used what has become my go-to combo of the Kulfi concealer and the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening. I've just been loving how this makes my under eyes look really hydrated and not too perfected. I'm wearing a pink cardigan, so I wanted my eyes to match that. So I used a couple shades from the Beige Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. I used WeHo, 90210, and abbot-kinney to make a soft purple base. On top of that, I used Sugar High from the Urban Decay Party Favor palette, and this is a really beautiful pink and purple glitter that just really paired well with the concoction I made from the Lost in Los Angeles palette. On my cheeks, I layered Fume from phytosurgence and Power Hour from Tower 28. I used the deeper shade Power Hour on the outer cheeks to kind of do a little chiseling, and fume on the apples of my cheeks. I also used my Hourglass Ghost Unlock palette to set under my eyes and also for the perfect inner corner highlight. I think this look turned out so cute. I just look like a sparkly pink poof, and that's exactly what I wanted. And I just felt so cute on our last night in Paris. So thank you so much for watching this travel makeup video. I hope this gives you some ideas on like what's actually necessary and like what I actually used on my trip. It definitely gave me some learnings. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.